Hey guys, it's Dean Odell with the Odell Group, and it's time for Tustin Talks. Very excited to go over the Orange County market and specifically the Tustin market like I promised you we would last video. The good news is the buyers came out after the first of the year and they started buying. So the market wasn't dead as I had mentioned. I thought it was going to be a more balanced market, and it is a balanced market right now going into 2019 at the end of January. So let's start there. This chart is for Orange County, and it shows on the orange line here how the expected days on the market has dropped from January to December because the buyers have come out, and it's put us in between these two dotted lines, which indicates that we are in a balanced market because we are now in between 90 and 120 days for the average home to sell. So that's good news. That's what it looks like in general. And then if we look more specifically by price range, if some of you remember this chart, the green has come back out again, which is great. The green means that it's actually a seller's market in the prices indicated, which is under $1 million. The white line is a balanced market, and the pink line is a slightly buyer's market, and the dark red is a deep buyer's market. Depending on the price of your home, you can see where you fit in. You see these numbers? Total confusion, right? Well, this is how the average agent in the marketplace probably feels in today's market because it's changing. The good news is here at the Odell Group, we've been through 3 cycles or more now, 4 with my partner. So we know what's going on here, and I'm gonna disseminate all this information for you, and we're gonna put it in a nice graph that's gonna show up on the video here. So let's look at the Tustin areas specifically. You'll see that it's divided into 3 areas: North Tustin, Tustin, and Tustin Ranch. If you look at the data, everywhere except Tustin Ranch, we have more listings, okay? All had more pendings and escrows, meaning pendings are escrows. All of the areas have more months of inventory. That's how long it takes your house to sell and close. All have had a drop in their average listing price, which is interesting. All of them have had an increase in average sold price. Even though we have an average listing price that's lower, we have an average sold price that's higher, and that is really good because that means we're helping to bring the buyers and sellers closer together. Most homes are selling closer to their average listed price, with the exception being Tustin Ranch. Tustin Ranch is most likely overpriced. Additionally, Tustin Ranch had the largest increase in days on the market. It almost quadrupled from last year, and that is a lot more than the rest of the markets. I would say that Tustin Ranch, if you're living in Tustin Ranch, you got to get a little bit more realistic, or your agent over there has got to give you a little bit better advice, because that's probably what's going on. Okay, and to wrap this up, the conclusion is we are at a balanced market. It neither favors the buyer or the seller. So what you need to do is you need to find yourself a really good agent, which I think we can help you with that. This is our 4th real estate cycle, so we have seen this before. There's nothing new here to us, and we know exactly what's going on with this market. So thank you for tuning in to Tustin Talks, and we'll see you on the next one where we'll go over the Orange County housing market, a little bit more macro view. Thanks again.